In a world ravaged by climate change, Sarah raced against time to save her coastal town from imminent destruction. Rising sea levels had crept closer and closer, threatening to engulf the vulnerable community. As the youngest member of the town council, Sarah felt the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. She remembered the stories her grandmother used to tell her about the town's past glory, when the beaches were pristine and the fishermen brought in abundant catches. Now, the once bustling seaside town was a shadow of its former self, with homes crumbling into the encroaching waves and fields that could no longer yield crops due to the changing climate. Sarah knew that drastic action was needed to secure the town's future. She rallied the community together, urging them to embrace sustainable practices and to come up with innovative solutions to combat the environmental crisis. Together, they built seawalls and planted mangroves to act as natural barriers against the rising tides. They set up community gardens and rooftop solar panels to reduce their carbon footprint. But their efforts were not without challenges. The town faced resistance from powerful corporations that continued to pollute the environment for profit. In a dramatic confrontation, Sarah stood up to the CEO of a major oil company, demanding that he take responsibility for the harm his company had caused to the planet. Despite the odds stacked against them, Sarah and her town refused to back down. They became beacons of hope in a world struggling to cope with the devastating impacts of climate change. Their story spread far and wide, inspiring other communities to take action and fight for a sustainable future. Years passed, and the once doomed town was transformed into a model of resilience and innovation. The sea levels stabilized, and the ecosystem began to recover. Sarah looked out at the horizon, feeling a sense of pride in what they had achieved together. As the sun set over the now thriving town, Sarah knew that the battle against climate change was far from over. But she also knew that as long as there were people willing to stand up and fight for the planet, there was hope for a better tomorrow.